Yo, hello. I am back today for some more OSU. I hope the camera looks alright. I did some adjusting. I think it's a bit better than it was. It's still, not optimal, if I'm being honest. Also bro, okay, that's kind of annoying. Hold on. Not, there we go. Okay. Is that alright? I was saying something yesterday about how I was trying to figure out auto scene switching. I think I got it working pretty dang well. Also, there was a okay, hold on. This is more important. There was a rework or something. I don't know, man, but I jumped a lot of ranks for I don't know. This was 301. I know that much. Uh I assume some of this was like yeah, I assume some of this got reworked. I don't know, man. All I know is that there was a rework and I gained ranks. I didn't even know that until I launched the game just now. Um, that's interesting though. But sorry, I'm yapping again. Uh, it's pretty early. That's good. I woke up at like 3 a.m. It's almost noon. Maybe it's not that early. I've been up for a while. It still feels really early because usually I wake up at like 3 in the afternoon. For some reason my sleep schedule's been like inverted. I'm not gonna complain because I kind of need it. Anyways, I was also doing some work in OBS on my microphone because I think I said something yesterday. I had midterms due yesterday, and God, do I really didn't want to do them. So I dilly-dallied a lot and like fixed this, set up a lot of stuff in OBS. Hopefully my mic sounds a lot better now since I have filters and stuff on it. Should be better. The camera should look a little better, I hope. I still might do some adjusting on that, but it looks good for now. Yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna get into things. Also, I hope. Okay, so previous. Maybe I should double check and make sure that sound in game is balanced well. But so, wait, why did it? Why? Wait, what? That's not what I wanted to do. Why does it? Hold on. Wait. So when I no, it's still OSU EXE. Wait, what? No, that shouldn't affect anything. Wait, why when I go into a... Holy frick. Okay. Wait, that is so weird. When I go into a map, it thinks I don't have OSU. Okay. I'll figure that out after this. We are going to just turn that off and use this scene. Okay. I don't know what the frick that's about. I was saying though, holy frick, I am just getting distracted by everything today, I guess. So hopefully I've set up filters and stuff properly so I sound better, and also so that when I mute my mic a lot, and you probably hear it because it probably peaks every single time I do it. And it'll still probably make a noise that might be a little bit annoying, but hopefully at least now it won't be like super irate peaking. So yeah, you can probably hear that noise, I assume. I don't know, I don't have audio monitoring on right now, but I'm assuming you can hear that. It definitely registered on my OBS microphone thing. Really don't know. I don't get this whole auto scene switching thing, dude. I'm curious actually. I'm about to I'm so sorry. Maybe I should just restart this. I want to see what I was at yesterday because I don't know how the frick I jumped in a rank so hard. I was at 4850. I only gained 41 PP. I guess everyone else just got nerfed. Unlucky. 41 PP though, I'll take that S free. Too easy. I'm gonna lock in now and actually play the game instead of yapping about nothing like I did for the last 5 minutes. Sorry about that. It's supposed to be daily OSU, not daily yapping. I do hope the recordings are a bit better, even though there's not really anyone out there who watches them, but I still wanna have these be relatively high quality, even if they aren't, you know, exactly good or interesting gameplay. And even if it is just raw footage that's not edited, because that's out of the budget. I'm not editing this. Maybe one day I'll actually care. But frankly, I ain't getting clips like that, and I don't play that much. If I did make like actual edited posts, it probably would not be OSU. Probably be a Rocket League. I kind of haven't been playing much Skyblock lately, and I don't really find Skyblock to be that entertaining to play or watch at the moment. So I don't know what I could even make there. I have not actively played Labyrinthine for a while. I basically only play whenever they add new cosmetics, and then grind them out in like a single day, and don't play again, so... You know, maybe we'll end up, me and a couple of my buddies will end up speedrunning that again at some point, but I find it doubtful. So, you know, probably not gonna have any content like that anytime soon. But I'm going to do everything in my power to stay consistent like I have for the last 433 days, I want to say. I think something like that with my OSU. Even if only for like 20 minutes like most of them are. Although I really do want to get better at this game. So, you know, hopefully I can start playing more. I've had a lot of, or at least a lot more longer sessions than previously in the last, like, probably since, like, the new year. The last, like, 2 months. But it's still not great. Still probably only have, like, sub 1,000 monthly play count. Some people will be pushing like 11k, dude. I don't know how people have that much time or dedication to grind. I can't do that, but I can definitely play more. I'd really like to get good at stream maps. I enjoy playing stream maps. Yeah. I hope the microphone settings are good, because it's picking up stuff, and I don't know what all it's picking up. So I hope it's not picking up the clicking and stuff too bad. Man, my arm is like halfway out of frame. Whatever. Not the main attraction anyway, so it's probably fine. So I've thought about it, like I don't know how much the this, yeah, I like the PP counter, although It's a little much. Maybe I'll get a more minimal one at some point. I don't know what anyone who actually watches this thinks. I do like the UR counter. I feel like that's a nice touch. This thing, I don't like this thing. I'm gonna be real. I might get rid of this. I don't like the little click thing. I already have the one on the side. I like that. I don't know. I don't think it adds very much to have a second one right next to it just to see how long I'm clicking, but maybe. If anyone's actually like listening to this, I'd like some input. Though I find it doubtful. Also, I'm like glad that I gained some 7K ranks for doing nothing. I was like, so I was farming a little bit to finally break into 5-digit because people kept on commenting about it. So I decided to, you know, listen to the suggestion, play some farm maps, and get into 5-digit. I really didn't feel like farming deep into it, because, I don't know, I'd rather just, like, play stream maps, because, you know, that's what I enjoy. And so, I'm trying to do that. And I was about to fall out of 5-digit for the second time, and I felt like I was gonna have to farm again. I had like a whole 200 ranks to the K before I was back to 6-digit. So that's nice. That gives me a good cushion. Hopefully I'll be good enough to just like FC a stream map at some point and stay comfy in 5-digit. I don't particularly care about ranks though. I'd much rather play whatever I'm in the mood for instead of random farm maps that are like a minute long. But sometimes DP is fun. I do enjoy playing DP, but like not all the time. And I really suck at farming jumps. I'd much rather do streams, but it's just so hard to FC stream maps. At least longer ones. Cause of like nerves and stuff. I'm really bad with nerves. They get to me so easy with like literally anything. Like not just OSU. Oh yeah, I did figure out the RGB thing I was talking about that I was having an issue with on this keyboard yesterday. I finally figured out how to control it. Damn, one miss. I dropped so much accuracy though. Okay, so I'm gonna be honest there. I didn't realize until like, okay, I'm not ending this yet, by the way. I'm gonna talk for a second though. So at like 1400 combo, I realized, oh shoot, I'm actually comboing. And that was like right after I finished talking about being bad with nerves. I didn't realize that I was comboing while like talking that whole time. I thought I definitely had a like really bad play. I'm not gonna lie. But then I was like, oh shoot. Well, yeah, talking that helped distract me from like actually playing and getting nervous. I guess I didn't really get nervous, but I tried to start talking again about this keyboard RGB, which yeah, I figured out how to use. I had the function mapping in VIA, so that wasn't too bad. I just forgot that I had to like download VIA for this keyboard. I did not have to use it for the other one. VIA is good software anyway. But yeah, so I got this purple now instead of white. I just couldn't figure out what the frick the like, what's it called? The hold on. I couldn't figure out how to change the hue. Yeah, but it had that. Okay, so yeah. Okay, that came up though because I was thinking about this keypad, which I guess you can't even like see the color of it on the, yeah, the color does not show up on the camera. But I was looking to change the color on this keypad a bit, and so I went to the Wooting, or like the Wootility web app. I probably got Wooting or Wootility 5.0 now. So the last time I used it was with like 2 or 3.0, I think, man. It's been a long time, but they had so much funky stuff in there. I also changed how I changed the RGB. Mildly annoying because I didn't know how the frick to use it, but it wasn't that bad to figure out. Man, there's so much stuff that they added. I don't know, man, too much. I don't need all that. Let me click. Yeah, I don't think when I have the open mic on, or like, okay, so a lot of the times I'll mute my mic while I play so that you don't have to hear me like breathing or clicking, because it's a bit annoying, I find. I think the filters I set up are working pretty well to not have that happen, even though my mic is open, so I can still talk if I want to while I play, even though maybe that wouldn't be for the best if I'm trying to get a decent play. But maybe it would be. Maybe if I'm not thinking about it, I can just go completely on autopilot. Maybe that would help. Sometimes it does. Thinking too much about stuff. You know, when you're trying to do good in a game, sometimes it's just not worth it. I find that to be the case a lot with the Rocket League. A lot of the times when I start thinking, I'll start playing really bad. But, you know, when I'm on autopilot, just joking around with my friends or something, I'll play a lot better. Then they hit me with, you know, we're playing really good today. Why don't we run some comp? Maybe we can go for C2, or maybe I can make Grand Champ today. Oh no. Like, okay, yep, I'll start focusing, and then it all goes downhill when I start focusing. I'll either play way too aggressive and not be in rotation, or I'll play, like, way too passive and still not be in rotation, and give them way too much space, and get clipped on. And it all good, yeah. I don't know, man, autopilot is the way. I guess that's what being good at gaming, and you know, people talk about flow and all that. just, you know, if you are just able to get in that autopilot state and be good while you're not thinking too hard about the game. That's what really being good at games is about. Not having to think about them and being top tier. Maybe one day I'll be good at a game like that. Probably not. I wonder if it's more entertaining for me to like talk about stuff, maybe. Or if people who click on these just want gameplay. Well, either way, I'm gonna just do whatever I feel like, because frankly, most of the time I cannot be asked to talk about random stuff, or don't have anything on my mind to talk about like that. So I feel like, oh man, I said earlier I was gonna make sure that the, like, OSU audio compared to me talking was pretty good, and I feel like I didn't do that. And I feel like I almost restarted. Hopefully, okay, I think that's a bit louder. Hopefully it should still be a bit quieter than my voice. But I hope that increasing the audio just a hair there might make it a little bit better. I'm not really sure. I really should have checked that before I started recording, man. I didn't even think about that. But I think my mic is a good bit louder. Not well. Not that the mic's louder, but I have, well, yeah, that the input that OBS is getting should be a bit louder than it was before. You know, something a bit strange. So I don't know if I've said anything about this before, but yesterday or 2 days ago? I don't even know. Oh yeah, 2 days ago. Saturday. I went out and started buying stuff to build a new computer. And I ordered some stuff online. Like from... What's up? Okay, whatever. I guess we're good. Yeah, I ordered some stuff on Amazon, and I don't know why they ship things like whack. So I ordered two things of 2 sticks of 16GB RAM. So 64 gigs of RAM. I ordered 2 of them. It's the exact same thing. Corsair Vengeance, a DDR5 6400, exact same thing. 2 of them. And for some reason they decided to ship them separately, which I guess they had in a different fulfillment centers or something. I don't know, man. I don't know why they didn't just ship 2 of them from the same one. I'm sure they have it somewhere. Whatever, they just had to ship it separately. And so one of them is arriving today. The other one was supposed to arrive yesterday, but it just says like delayed shipping or something like that. The shipping got delayed. So that's unlucky. I don't know why they didn't just ship me 2 of them in the same package at the same time. But hopefully it gets here by Wednesday when the last thing that I ordered gets here. Because if not, I'll be annoyed. I don't really care though. As long as it gets here by Wednesday, I'll be happy. I just think that's weird. I don't know why they ship things like that. They also, I got the case on Amazon too, and that arrived yesterday. And it was in like the normal, you know, PC case box, like the manufacturer's one. And they put it in a really big box with no packaging or anything. It was already in a box. It was already in a perfectly good box, and I just put it into a bigger box. Who knows why? So yeah, I got an extra big box that I didn't need. Gonna have to go out to the trash. Unlucky. I do kind of want to get a stream deck, not because I stream, but I feel like the functionality of it would be pretty useful for clipping and microphone stuff and audio adjustment, but it's kind of expensive. I don't know if it's worth it for me. But it does sound, and it seems pretty convenient, so I've considered getting one. Maybe after I finish building the new computer, I'll get a stream deck. Yikes. Yikes, I did not just fail that. That was a perfectly good run. Okay, I'm gonna make sure I don't double click it, since apparently double clicking it will just open it in frickin' OSU laser for no reason. I don't know. Well, it's too late, I closed it. Unlucky. I don't know, I gotta figure out how to change the default app. Okay, I do not want it to be OSU laser. I don't want to open it in OSU laser. Better open an OSU laser. Ugh. What the frick? Where did I just get a ping at? I saw the notification. I opened Discord, assuming it was a message in a group chat. Or a ping in one of the two servers I use, and it was neither. It's in some folder. I don't know where the frick it is. Let's see. Oh. It's not important. Oh, there goes OBS. Okay. One sec, I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. Sorry about that. It did not go well. Oh, you know, one other thing I kind of wanted to yap about is RGB. Frankly, I'm not a huge RGB fan. Like, I don't mind it, you know, pretty colors are cool and all. But like for the most part, I just have it a solid color purple, or have it off. And I've been trying to like figure out using like signal RGB or open RGB. I'm gonna be honest, I'm still trying to decide like which of the two I want to use, because frankly I'm having some issues with both. I really don't like the look of signal RGB or how they have things like set up and running, but the controls that they have are at least better. And like what you're able to do with the RGB, it feels like they have better options for like enabling and disabling stuff. But I don't really like the UI and stuff for like signal. But open RGB, I prefer it's like more minimalistic UI. But some of the like selections are so weird. And also like disabling the RGB on certain things just doesn't work for some reason. Like I can't disable my graphics card's RGB in open RGB, but signal does it just fine. I don't know. I'm definitely not using both though. That would definitely use the resources that do not need to be used. And frankly, they'd probably have conflicts. Also, OpenRGB picks up my eluding, where Signal doesn't. And frankly, I'd rather it not pick it up, because at least I can use Wootability web app to change the RGB on it and just set it to a solid purple color. Where, I don't know, man, OpenRGB, like, did not even correctly set it to a solid purple color. But it just picked it up and then messed up the color. Like, if OpenRGB worked properly, even with its like slightly worse controls, I'd probably use that. But it just doesn't work correctly with stuff that I have, which is pretty annoying. I much prefer its interface. And I mean, like, why don't they just have like a good way to mark like on or off entirely? And I don't know, some of the selections are kind of weird. But my main issue isn't with that, because I'm probably just gonna either, you know, disable it / set it to purple and then leave it alone forever. Like with OpenRGB, it was sort of like you have to, I don't know, I guess just set the color to like, I mean, some of them I think had like an off. I don't know, it was kind of weird though. Like it wasn't the same selection for everything, which was a little whack. And like some things you had just set the color to like 00, which is also whack. Like just make it off, dude. But I guess signal was kind of the same. It was either you turn the brightness to 0 or you set the color to 0. I don't know, man. Think about people who don't want the RGB, please. Yeah, I'm really not a fan of the signal, dude. The only reason I'm using it right now is because it actually functions with the graphics card. I'll probably try and troubleshoot that later, though. Because I think I'd rather use open RGB. I'd much prefer to use open source software that's not got a wacky, crowded interface that's trying to sell me single RGB Pro every time I open it. Oh man, people need to go more minimalistic in my opinion. I don't need to overcomplicate things. You know, I downloaded your software for a single purpose. You advertise yourself for a single purpose. Stop trying to sell me on all your other products, please. Let me click like, do not show this again. I understand you're trying to make money. Oh, I get that, but I don't know, man. It's annoying. Also, if anyone out there is into keyboards, so the keyboard I have right now, I finally fixed the stabilizer that I had in it. I gotta play something lower diff, dude. It's hard to talk and play at the same time. So yeah, this keyboard is a CF81. It has KTT King White V3s. It has stock foam for the CF81. I think it sounds good. It also, the keycaps are GMK Lavenders. And I think it sounds good overall, but I was having issues with the stabilizer that came with the Charles Fox. I don't know why I used the stabilizer they sent. And I put off fixing or like replacing the stabilizer for a really long time until yesterday. But now it has Durock V2s, and they sound fine. The stabilizers are good now. And you know, the backspace, enter, and shift, I like them. They sound perfectly fine. But the spacebar, I still don't really like. And I know spacebars are hard to make good anyway. But it sounds so hollow. And like, I went ahead and put like masking tape inside the spacebar to help it sound better. And it's a little bit deeper. It's not like the most even sound though, which annoys me a bit because how the keycap is, right? I'm able to put more on one side than the other since it has like two center stems depending on your keyboard layout. So on the left side, I can put in more masking tape because there's no like left shifted stem, but there's a middle stem and like a right shifted middle stem. So it sounds, honestly, I think it sounds a little better on the right side in my opinion. I made it sound deeper over there, but yeah. So yeah, like the left side's a bit more hollow. And even with masking tape in there, it still doesn't sound great. I don't know how to make it sound like deeper, stockier sound, if that makes sense. Like I don't know how to make it sound as like deep and poppy as the rest of the keyboard. It's not like it sounds bad. It still sounds pretty good, I think. But it doesn't sound as good as my other keyboard. But that's because of the switches. The other keyboard switches are just so much easier to make sound good on like anything, because the switches are doing a lot of the heavy lifting on the other keyboard. The King whites are nowhere near as like loud, or well, they're not clacky. They're not like loud and clacky. Like the I want to say the Ryzen Studio Jades that I have in my other green keyboard, which are by design very loud and clacky, because they have a little metal piece at the bottom of the stem that gives you that like marbly sound almost every time that you bottom out, and I like that. I personally like a nice click sound. Especially with like how it's with the linear switch with that. I'm not a huge fan of tactile. Like, I don't mind tactile switches, but I prefer to play with linears. But having that like really hard clack on the linear switch when I bottom out with the keyboard is nice, and it makes a nice sound. So even if, yeah, I don't know if the spacebar sounds hollow or not, but frankly it doesn't matter because it's a switch doing all the sounding, you know. So yeah, but I can't seem to make this spacebar. Probably can't hear it anyway because of the filters and stuff that I added. Hopefully you can't hear it. But who knows, man? I'll have to play a bit more with my sound to make sure everything sounds good still. I probably said this before, but honestly, this anime was so much better than I thought it was gonna be. I would recommend watching So I'm a Spider, So What if you like isekai. That's hard. I still cannot believe some dude FC'd this beat, dude. Why don't I do that? I hate when I do that. That really annoys me when I do that. I don't understand. Like, I feel like I'm clicking it correctly, but I'm just not. I hate when I feel like I'm doing it right, but no, I'm not. Like, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. My aiming hand is starting to hurt. A bit of a surprise. Usually, I haven't had that happen before. Usually, if anything, it's my clicking. I might have to end it here soon. We'll see how things go. All right. That's gonna be it for now. Because my right here is starting to hurt. I'm not sure why. I haven't had that happen before, but it's probably a sign that I need to take a break. I reckon. But I have been enjoying OSU a lot more as of recently. So hopefully these next like in the next few days at least, I'll have more time than I usually do. Hopefully I'll be playing a lot more. Um, Probably end up playing more later today, too. But I don't really. I sort of record one of these a day and then just send that. Um, Also, if you somehow made it this far and you didn't like the talking, I'm sorry. I don't usually talk this much when I do them. If you did, I guess it's a welcome change. It probably won't last for very long though. Um, Usually I'm pretty silent when I play. But yeah, with that said, that'll be it for today. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you